massive, huge, big. These words are thrown around a lot by marketers. That's the way you're taught. I've been taught that way myself. It's supposed to motivate us. Do you want massive momentum? Do you want huge hacks that will change everything? Do you want big results? And we want those things. We want those huge things. We want those massive things. We want those big things. We want to lose 100 pounds in 3 days. But you know what? That doesn't work. We want to get fit in 3 days. We want to have a best friend in one meeting. We want to find our love of our life by going on one date. And we want this massive result. But I have something I want to suggest for you instead. I was thinking today, and this just rose up in me because I saw a headline about massive momentum, these huge hacks that you could do, and I found it irritating me because I felt played. And this phrase rose up inside of me. And it's a phrase we've heard it used in a different way, but it's like, what if little was the new big? Little is the new big. We've heard orange is the new black, and t-shirts are the new casual, and 60s the new 40, and the new thing. What if little is the new big? Just think on that for a bit. There are books out there about habits that teach this kind of principle. I have taught this principle myself on my website about starting small and doing one thing at a time. What if little is the new big? Because the thing with little is we can do little. We can do something that's little. We can commit to something that we can handle. We can start something that we believe we can finish. And this little thing, if we'll do this little thing, and then we'll just keep doing this little thing, then we get somewhere. And if we keep doing this little by little, we end up having a big result. There's a graphic out there which I have shared, and I have seen other people share as well. And there are two big ladders, reaching up, into the sky. And one of them has big spaces between the rungs on the ladder. And the other one has little bitty spaces between the rungs on the ladder. And it shows you how you can accomplish so much more by that ladder with all those little rungs. The spaces are little because you can do something small, then you can celebrate that. It will feed your sense of purpose, your sense of self. It will make you feel good inside and give you the impetus, the momentum, the drive to do it again. It's like, wow, I did that. That's why one thing they say is a very good thing for you to do in the morning. I was raised doing this. A lot of people don't do this. They dismiss it as stupid. I suggest, do you make your bed every morning? Making your bed every morning. I always make my bed every morning. That is such a small thing to do, such a little thing to do. But if you make your bed every morning, when you're done making your bed, inside of yourself, you're like, I finished something. You already accomplished something and completed a task, and yourself, inside yourself, is going to feel that sense of accomplishment. People want to get healthy. They want to get strong. And then, they think about people who have accomplished ginormous things, massive things. They've run on marathons. They've lost a lot of weight. They've got great abs. They got a six-pack of abs. Do you know what it takes to accomplish those kind of things? Massive work on our part. A lot of times, it's at a great sacrifice, and the payoff really isn't worth it except for the ego. So do you want to be healthy, or do you want to feed your ego? Do you want to be better than yesterday, Or do you want to be, look at me, I did this, and then you're miserable because you didn't go about it in a way that's actually healthy. Something I've shared before is how I have these little 1 pound weights. These little 1 pound weights, these little purple 1 pound weights, I got them, I don't know how long ago. They started me on the journey of doing hand weights. I learned that hand weights are extremely helpful, especially as you get older, because as a person gets older, it's a natural tendency of the human body to lose strength. So unless you do something proactively, you will get weaker. It's just nature. Likewise, you could do something. I started doing something. I started with these 1 little pound weights, and now I have this 20 pound weight. I went from my 1 pound weight to a 5 pound weight to a 10 pound weight to a 15 pound weight to this 20 pound weight that I am holding in front of you right now. And I'm not going to fall over anything. But I didn't do that all of a sudden one day, just go pick up a 20 pound weight, because our bodies need that progression. Likewise, our souls and our minds, our emotions, we need that progression. So I want to say little is the new big. If you want to accomplish something, if you want to go from survive to thrive, little is the new big. That's the way you're going to get there. Little is the new big. So for you to get started today, head to my website, find whatever serves you. I have lots of free stuff there, DanielleBurnock.com. Lots of free stuff. You can find my article on small, starting small, put small in there, little, something like that in the search thing, and you can find that. You can get the free stuff. Start something, and I am beginning to gather for a new community called Victorious Souls. You're interested in that? Go to victorioussouls.com and get on the wait list for that. I'm starting a new program called Aging Well in Faith. Little is the new big. As people get older, they tend to do things that hurt themselves, or they fail to do things that can help themselves. Just little things. And I want to gather lots of little things that people can do to make their lives better, to make themselves stronger, like these little 1 pound weights. If you don't have a 1 pound weight, you know what you can use instead of a 1 pound weight? You can use a water bottle. Do you buy purified water? I drink purified water. I buy purified water. You can grab 2 of those and use those instead, and just use your muscles, because what we don't use, we lose. It's use it or lose it. You don't have to do anything fancy to start with. Just lift your hands up. Doesn't have to be any big deal. Little is the new big. It's about doing something because you're worth it, because you matter. Your health matters, your mind matters. Something other people do also about, in their spiritual growth. They want to read the whole Bible in a year. I tried that. That doesn't work for me. You know how much you have to read every day, and then you're scarfing it down like you're going to choke on all these things. I got no spiritual growth out of it at all. I'm just trying to get this done being read. It didn't do anything for me. Little is the new big for me there. Pick 1 book. Read 1 verse. Think about it. Chew on it. Like if you go to a buffet and you scarf down all the food, you by the end, you're not even tasting it anymore. Big is overrated. So little is the new big. So whatever subject matter you need to grow in, little is the new big. If you want some help with that, connect with me. I have a new thing on my website. You can even book a call. You can do it immediately and go to my website under Work With Me. You can book a call. We can talk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can ask some questions, and I can help you know where to get started. You don't have to commit to a coaching program or anything like that. Little is the new big. That's a new little thing that I can do for you. And so I'm Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. For those of you who have been watching and don't know me, I'm that lady on the internet who loves you. And I'm always saying, love yourself from survive to thrive, because you matter. Till next time, I love you.